Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction with The Ghost. She is here. We are continuing Stargirl. This is Season 1, Episode 5, Hourman, and Dr. Mid-Nite, which, as we were speculating, more recruiting based off of her taking all of those, what do you say?
Artifacts?
Yeah, artifacts, past heroes' belongings. She's like, let's go recruiting to the staff, because she talks to it, and we mentioned that in the intro of Episode 4. She just talks, and then she talked to it in front of course, Wildcat. Really liked the last episode.
I enjoyed last episode, learning Wildcat's.
Her backstory.
Yeah.
And why everyone calls her a slut. Which...
It was interesting to learn her story.
And seeing her family in the beginning, and everything's happy, she's going out for class president.
Everything changed in just a matter of minutes.
It was over. And then... I felt bad for her, too, because after she declined being Wildcat, even though she was Wildcat for a bit in the episode, she declined and she went home to tell her parents, it's time to start over. And her parents were like, no.
They pretty much just abandoned her. Like,
it hurt.
Disowned her.
It's wrong.
It's terrible.
I feel bad for her because she wanted to... She can't be the same person, but she's trying to get past it. And they don't want her to? I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know. But we're suspecting I forget her name off the top of my head, I'm sorry, but she witnessed both Wildcat.
The doctor's daughter.
Yeah, where she's like, well, you and Dad are my best friends. And her mom's like, no, we're not your best friends. Like, it's like, ugh. I think she's going to obviously, because she knows that was, her getting out as Wildcat. She's like, what? And she said her name. I think she's going to see both of them at school and go, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why are you both talking? I think that's what's going to happen.
It's going to be a little strange.
So, you ready? More recruiting for the new JSA, Stargirl. I wonder how Pat's going to feel about this, because he doesn't know anything about what's happening.
No, he doesn't even know about Wildcat yet.
They put back the toaster that she scratched from the glass.
They should have just, tried to hide the evidence. Just got rid of the toaster.
It's okay.
But instead, they wait for the stepbrother or whatever to find the toaster.
He's like, dun 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 dun. Put some Pop-Tarts in there. Nope.
Doesn't work.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
9 years ago.
Another flashback.
Who's that?
Hourman.
Where are we going?
I'm pretty sure they both know. Or she knows who he is.
Going away for a little while.
Oh.
Your Uncle Matt is going to stay with you.
Hey, what'd you get my sister into this time, huh?
It wouldn't be safe if you knew.
So she knows that he was part of the JSA.
We left $50,000.
Please do this for us. We'll be back soon.
They won't be.
Matt,
I don't know how to take care of
No.
it.
just...
Why does she have to go, though? Why couldn't she stay back with her brother and son?
I feel like she's involved in it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, is that same car?
Yeah.
Take a swing.
He ain't going to.
I'll put you on your ass again.
So it seems like this teenagers just had rough childhoods.
Yeah, in different ways. They didn't make it far.
Nope. Not even walk through it. Oh, that's such a mess.
Court, you gotta handle
Such a mess. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hourman. Okay. Don't give it to him.
What are those?
Yeah, Dr. Mid-Nite's goggles, I think.
You got something to tell me? We called him the Wizard.
Of course.
Okay, bringing that back, because the wife.
His wife were killed by the ISA.
Why would a villain kill another villain? I think the Green Lantern is stuck.
Good.
Cops back open.
She was listening the whole time.
What about Artemis Croc? She's the best athlete in the
Artemis?
school. I thought about her, but she's too...
Well then.
This dude again.
There are dragons in the water.
What? What was that? This must be an alternate reality because movie theaters are open.
Very good.
Very good. I wouldn't eat that.
No.
I'm afraid.
Oh, how convenient. How convenient.
Okay, give it a try, Cor. I work on cars. Well, a car.
It's smoking.
What do you got going?
Yeah, a little bit.
What color? Yellow.
He's like, interesting. Interesting. Uh-oh.
Hourglass doing something.
You are so smart. So smart, honey.
I guess I'll just walk. Good luck.
Not weird at all. He's
No.
like, uh-huh.
Look at this.
It's an hourglass.
Put it around his neck.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah.
You should stay on your meds.
Jesus.
That's negative.
I'm a friend of Courtney's.
She just comes on in.
Hello!
Ants. They're like a total and complete mini society, working for the greater good. Would you look at the time?
Oh my gosh, look at the time.
Would you mind
I feel
waiting
bad
in
for
the
her.
living room?
Look at the time on my wrist. It doesn't have a watch. Should you really be in there?
It's funny. She tries to go for Hourman. He says she's on meds. She wants to be a part of this. So she's like openly just walking over there. Whoa.
Good
Oh,
Wow.
those are
Do you
cool.
require assistance?
What? Who are you?
You are hearing the voice of Dr. Charles Mid-Nite.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are you talking about yourself in the third person?
Well,
Sharp objects coming through.
why is there a bunch of knives in there?
The family.
What the?
You are a disturbed little man.
Yes.
Appreciate it. I am able to shift into various spectrums, including X-ray,
Oh.
and
Ugh.
night vision.
This is so bonkers.
What?
I saw you last night at the hospital. Flying.
That's crazy. And
Yeah, maybe, but it's
that
true.
wasn't me.
Last night at the hospital, I heard you call Yolanda by her real name.
That is a common rookie superhero mistake.
Chuck says that's a common
That is a
mistake.
common mistake.
You can't tell anybody. Nobody at school, not your parents.
I don't really keep secrets from my parents.
Do you want them to die? Because that's how you'll get your parents killed.
God dang.
I didn't.
Rick Harris is the only kid I know that lives way out in West Farm.
Of course she would know that.
Ooh. Hourman.
Rick's dad was a superhero?
Of course.
Rick's dad was our man.
Dude, that kid's crazy.
He's still there, like, dude, that dead man, he's crazy.
Cindy Furman's house. There are 100
Of course, her
people at
house.
this location.
Cindy,
99.1%
of course.
are-
Of course,
Oh,
Junior's in there.
Nothing's there.
you're basically me for Halloween. I was shorter and 15 pounds heavier. Ew. What?
His head.
Something in there.
Yeah, it's supposed to
I bet
be
he's
loud.
getting powers. I bet something's
yeah.
going on.
Jerk.
Oh, he hurt her.
So you're Stargirl,
Yep.
you're...
Wildcat.
and she's...
Just borrowing those for the night.
Yeah!
He's gonna crush it.
You guys, do whatever you want. I'm doing my own thing.
Hey, you can't just take the hourglass.
Yes, I can. It was my dad's, right? Now it's mine.
Yeah, Matt, yeah.
He's gonna just. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the truck. You called it. Oh!
I didn't expect
Holy
that.
shit!
I was not expecting
It
that
went.
at all.
You've been stationary for quite some time. Do you need directions home?
No, Chuck. But no one's...
Accident.
What?
Oh,
Oh
it's
my God.
Solomon Grundy
Yeah.
in the car.
What do you understand? My parents hit a tree and they died.
He knows the
What
truth, he'll
grand plan of
join.
God's was that?
But now I get to keep his legacy alive. And you can too.
A whole bunch of high schoolers.
Yeah, why
Solving
not?
more
You can be a
crimes.
Why
hero,
not?
Dad.
I knew it. That tree's going down.
They were here.
Yeah.
So was
Interesting.
someone else.
Wow.
Is that thing still alive? Or around?
Solomon Grundy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was locked up when Icicle came back. He said, "Hello, friend." Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know yet. But whoever they are, they're in Blue Valley. They're the reason I'm putting together this new team. To get justice.
I won. Revenge.
Well, do we still accept? I guess.
What's this?
Uh-oh.
Fiddler.
Fiddler!
King Kong punch this thing.
Yeah.
He's figuring it out. Something's up. He ate the chocolate.
What an idiot. Oh.
Uh-oh. Court. So, interesting. So we got, well, two technically, but I mean, they're saying to Beth, hey, you're just borrowing the goggles.
But she's in and out.
I mean, she has to.
She's in it.
She was like, I like it's like Wikipedia on crack or something. Like, so, like,
Yeah.
it's really interesting. So I like how they approached it. So they had the flashback of Rick and how he was a young boy, and then his mom and dad. His mom obviously knew. Forced her brother to take care of him. We'll be back soon. They're not even gone, like, what, 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, and they're
Yeah,
gone.
They're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Unfortunately.
Terrible.
So they do that, and so they go the approach of where Courtney's trying really hard after she realizes, hey, he's helping Pat on the car, and the hourglass is lighting up. He wants no part of it, but yet Beth wants in it. And I was right. They go to school, she has the bag, and then she's falling, pretending to listen to music, and just falling listening to their
A
conversation.
little creepy. Like,
Yeah.
and she was so close behind him.
She's like,
it wasn't even like she was like
far away.
a little, like she was right behind them.
Do you think anybody, as they pass by, could hear their conversation? If she
Oh,
can,
yeah. Yeah, anybody could have heard
Anybody
that.
could have heard at one point them going, "Oh, you know, we got
Even the
recruits.
janitor who said there was dragons in the water.
Dragons
he could have
in the-
heard.
Dragons in the water." What was with that?
He's got to be something. Like, there's got to be something to this guy. He's kind of.
He's always popping up.
Yeah.
He's like always there, or he's like always like looking at Courtney or something. And in this instance, he's like looking at Beth like, "Dragons in the water."
It was the most random.
I don't
It
know.
was random.
So it's a Halloween episode. I like how literally Pat's son, I forget his name, what time I had at the moment, he's just stabbing pumpkins, just putting knives and shit in them. It's a little weird. And Courtney's
Just a little.
Courtney's like, "You're demented," or whatever. He's like, "Yeah, a little bit."
They must not have got him a new toaster because he didn't try to make Pop-Tarts.
That's
This
true.
episode.
That wasn't even brought up in this.
I know.
But then Pat's starting to figure stuff out because
And he found the bag.
he found the bag. But before then, he looks at the truck, which you willed it into existence 5 seconds before. He's going to do something to the truck. He goes right to the truck.
Well, he couldn't go into the diner and...
He could have.
He could have, but...
He could have made a scene, but it would have been too obvious if he punched his...
Yeah.
If he would have punched his uncle, how hard he hit that truck, he would have killed him.
Oh, yeah.
There's no
Which,
way.
I mean, I don't think he would have been bothered by it.
No.
Uncle's an ass.
Sold his carburetor or whatever, right? For...
And we didn't even get to see if he sold the other one.
He probably did.
I imagine he probably did.
Maybe. I like how... I mean, okay. It's so convenient that the car breaks down as soon as Rick is coming up to them. I wish they would have found a more understandably, like, an easier way, like if they're at school and he's just happening to start walking home and he passes by where they are in the parking lot. That'd be a little different, but like randomly on a road, I just feel like it's too convenient.
See, I thought it was weird, though, because the hourglass, it, like, lit up when he was standing by it.
Mm-hmm.
She followed him, which was weird.
And then
She held it up to him and it didn't do anything. But then when he put it back on, like, when he actually put it on
and
and
flipped it.
flipped it over, it started shining again? Why wouldn't it have shined when he was at the tree? I think something you might have said. Because the Hourman was killed.
That's where he actually would die. Maybe. Maybe. Because then he flips it at Cindy's party, and then he still's wearing it, but it's not glowing, but it's an effect, because he destroys that tree.
And what's up with what's an hour going to do?
And, well, if you have a mission, you got to complete it in 1 hour, I guess. I don't know.
Why not a couple? Why just 1 hour?
A few hours, man. That doesn't really ring.
I mean, I guess Hourman.
Hourman.
You get 1 hour.
See, that's.
And then you're normal again.
Yeah. That means he still can't fight. He's just not.
He's gonna lose that. He's gonna lose.
You never know. If he learns how to fight with the hourglass flipped, and then when he doesn't have it powers, he can still fight. There's still, because there's a lot of the villains we're learning from the ISA, the Injustice Society. They're not superhuman, essentially. They just have powers. He can still beat the shit out of them. So, trying to think anything specific that the Fiddler shows up again, which they brought that back into play, because in the last episode the principal just walks in and
hypnotizes them. But what do they do? Like he just kind of like walked
that
off.
one guy's just walked away, and the other one's trying to fight it.
He gets shot by the one guy.
I don't know who he is. Guy?
And he gave that chocolate to that one guy, which
he died. Poison.
He didn't even get to eat the whole thing. It was just a bite off of it.
Yeah, he should have figured that out, or he should have known. Don't eat it. Just throw it away.
I mean, he's not a nice guy. Just take the cash, throw the chocolate away.
He said it was chocolate, but you know when he flipped it, you heard the coin flip sound?
Yeah.
That means it was a coin he flipped. He didn't flip chocolate. It's crap. I don't know who he is in that. He is somebody, a part of the Injustice Society. I don't know who, though. I don't know.
You're supposed to know these things, aren't you?
I don't. Just the beauty of the show, honey. I know JSA members. I know Injustice Society members. But the beauty is, I don't know all of them. I'm not that too familiar with them. So it's interesting to see how it plays out.
Ooh, and that son heard
Brainwave Jr. as he's called online. Brainwave Jr. Because his dad, Junior, come in here. He's like, what am I thinking?
He heard her say jerk, or he heard her think jerk.
Well, he was also hearing something at Sydney's party before she was a complete ass. Like a complete ass. Yeah. But, yeah, he walked outside, jerk. You say something? No, because she didn't. But he heard it.
She was just thinking it.
That's good. Good stuff. I really like that. So he's developing powers. Like his dad wanted him to. Like his dad was like...
Will he be able to...
Hear his dad thoughts?
Hear what his dad's thinking?
Maybe.
Even though he's in a coma?
Maybe maybe that's what they're hinting at. Because she did say, go see your dad.
And then right after she said that, he heard...
And he
Wildcat.
might be... I bet he'll learn how to communicate with his dad through the powers. Yeah. While he's in the coma, he can still talk to his dad. And his dad will go, Stargirl, or whatever. That weird dude. I like how they focused on him first, because I really like his abilities. It's very interesting. But then what they did was, because Brainwave could destroy all of them.
Yeah. So
they just put him in a coma. They found a way, cosmic staff on his forehead, he's out. He's out of the count for right now. Because he could easily take them all out. He wants revenge. Hourman wants revenge. Rick. And I guess they're still accepting him, even though his point is not justice, it's revenge.
But I think he'll end up helping them in order to get to where
I think so. He
needs to get his revenge.
He still needs to learn who Solomon Grundy is, even though the goggles said it. But he doesn't know the information. He doesn't know who else is involved. Because in order to get to Solomon Grundy, who's locked up right now, down below the place that Icicle owns, which is where Barbara, of course, works. Of course. It's all connected. They're all connected. Then he can't go do anything. He can't get his revenge because he's has to wait for them. And I like how Yolanda was like questioning a lot of it. It's like, you said a new recruit, but I didn't expect it to be Beth. And now we're going after Rick? Like, really? I think it's smart because she knows these people, unlike Courtney, who has no idea who they really are, besides being around just a little bit because she's the new kid. So I gotta have a different perspective. But I like how within the last episode, Yolanda had a great family, then everything fell to shit. And in this, we have Beth, who's like wanting to be close to her mom and dad, and they want to have their own lives again, and they don't want to be, you know.
She's almost an adult.
And she's like talks a lot.
Too much. So the goggles are probably perfect for her.
That could be her talking. So you could just kind of just... You ever get bored? Just talk to your goggles. Interesting.
I do like those goggles. They're
really cool.
Pretty good. They even like read the dryness of the towel that was hanging on
90% dry. It's not necessary, but okay, I guess. I like how when she looked at the pictures, all of a sudden like things were popping up. Then she would say a name, Courtney. Ooh, the goggles. Would that confirm her dad is Starman?
Probably.
Oh, or disprove it.
Yeah.
Something, because literally they said...
I mean, the goggles knew who Rick's dad really was, or what his real name is.
And how it was it said on the name thing, forged. It's a forgery. It's not real.
And you can tell if somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Lie detected.
Oh. So she's actually been very, very useful. Because in the past, I mean, so far it's been Courtney, and then we've now had Wildcat. And that's great and all because they have their different abilities, but they don't have somebody who can detect and learn information based off saying a name, looking at like a piece of paper or something. I mean, literally, and the whole thing about the crash of his parents, the make and model of the tire they claim that blew out wasn't even for that car. Stuff you would never have thought of, but the goggles know. They know. And a recreation and some sort of green looking effect.
That seemed like it took a lot out of her. Like she was really scared when that happened.
Yeah, I think it was kind of weird too. My only little gripe about it was that when he was standing there and the car is coming through and he's seeing his parents, it held way too long because as he's inside the car as they're passing through him, it's really green and it's kind of hard to see him. I mean, I get the effect, but it's like they could have made it look a little bit better. Because for me,
it'd be nice if you could have actually seen a little bit more of his parents.
Yeah, you saw a little bit when they were like right here, and then once they started passing, it's just a lot of green digital stuff, and I'm like, I got it, let's move on. But anyways, I like that. Anything else in particular that we are missing? They're getting some sort of satellite thing. They got that information, that truck or whatever. So that's for something. I'm not sure what.
Not that I can think of. I just want to know who that lantern goes to, because that's the next thing that lit up in the bag.
Yeah, I don't know if
why would that have lit up out of...
I don't know. I don't think there's anybody else that's recruited unless it was like spoilers, and because in the end of Crisis Part 5 when they showed Earth 2, which is the show's based off of, they showed all of them standing together and there was no one else. So maybe it's a spoiler. Maybe there are other people that are recruited, but we just don't know it because we haven't seen the show yet.
It's weird. Pat walked in the room, he's looking for the bag, and then the lantern just starts glowing.
Hey, it's good that he saw that versus the pen. Because that thing's probably supposed to be the most dangerous thing in that room.
What? Like, who does the pen go to?
Maybe if none of these other people get recruited based off those items, maybe they do in the second season, since we have a season 2. Got to build that JSA. You got to build up the crew, I guess. So, yeah. Really enjoyed the episode. Liked the fact that we got a good balance of Rick and Beth and kind of both of them getting approached differently, and how she just walked in her room and found the goggles because the dog was chewing on it. Of course, the dog was chewing on it. Oh yeah, the mom almost saw. Yeah. She almost
saw the costume.
Of course, makes sense.
I like how the mom's like, "This room is such a mess. There's barely anything on the floor."
Yeah, that little pile of something right there in the middle of the floor. It's a typical mom thing, I think. So
such a mess.
Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. We really did enjoy it, and yeah, I guess we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.